Hello and happy Friday. I'm so excited it's Friday. So today I am talking about 3 tips for resilience. There are so many different things that you can do to build up resilience, and that is what we need right now. I love the phrase that resilience is the new happiness, because we can't control what goes on in our own lives all the time, and especially what goes on in the world. But the more resilient we are, the more that we can bounce back, and not only bounce back, but be able to learn and grow from difficulty. And I really think that that's what resilience is all about. It's not just bouncing back to where you were before, but moving forward and growing and learning from difficult experiences. That is true resilience. So I'm going to be talking about 3 things that resilient people demonstrate and things that you can do to build those 3 things. And the first is to maintain an internal locus of control. So what does that mean? That means just deciding that things are within your control, that they don't just happen by luck. They happen because you made them happen. And I think this is especially important now when there's so much right now outside of our control that we need to focus on what we can control. And you can control what you choose to eat. You can control how much social media you're consuming or how much you're watching the news. You can control what you choose to listen to, what music you listen to. You can control who you reach out to. There are so many things within our control that can affect our mood in a positive way. And when you exercise that control, you really will feel better. And that's all speaking about internal locus of control, what is within your control, and then really viewing it as being within your control, that things that happen in your life are because you helped them to happen, the wonderful things. And unfortunately, negative things happen also, but when we blame other people, we give up our power. So it's even when unfortunate and negative things happen, it's still important to exercise your control and take a look at what your role was in that issue and how you can learn from it. So the next quality that resilient people have is they know when to take stress breaks. So recognize when you are feeling overwhelmed and just making a point to take a break, take a breather. And that can be done in so many different ways. That can be done through deep breathing. That can be spending some time in nature or listening to your favorite music. Whatever works for you. There are so many different ways to take that stress break. So do what works for you, but just make a point that when you're feeling that overwhelm, that you do take a break. That's what resilient people do. They know when they need to take a break, and then they actually take that break. So find what works for you and just make sure that you actually do it. And the third thing that I want to talk about that resilient people do is they look often on the past at how far they've come. Look at a difficult time from the past to realize how strong you are. What have you overcome in the past that you had to demonstrate mental fortitude or strength or emotional strength or resilience? You are still that same person. So it's sometimes helpful to look upon our difficult times in the past to help remind us how truly strong we are and what difficulties we have overcome. So these are 3 quick tips for building resilience, things that resilient people demonstrate: maintaining an internal locus of control, knowing when to take a stress break, and looking back at how far you've come or difficult time that you've overcome in the past and realizing that you are that same person. If you would like some additional reading in the area of resilience, 2 books are Resilience, The Science of Mastering Life's Greatest Challenges by Dr. Stephen Southwick and Dr. Dennis Charney. Another is Option B, Facing Adversity, Building Resilience and Finding Joy by Adam Grant and Cheryl Sundberg. So all of this is in my membership program. If you're already a member, it's all in the month of April, where you can watch the related videos, and there's downloadable worksheets to work on. I think I've got about 9 different tips for resilience for the month of April. And if you're not a member and would like to be one, you can join at any time, or you may pre-order my book and then you get the program for free for an entire year if you pre-order the book. So you can join now, and that is at $29 a month, or if you pre-order the book for less than $25, then you have the entire year of the program for free. So if you go to my website, you will see this, drpeggydelong.com. Click the pre-order button. You can order it for yourself or somebody you love. It's just a way to have very affordable mental health and personal development support for an entire year. Launch date is November 18th, so the book will be available before the holidays, so it's a great holiday gift for yourself or someone you love. Enjoy your weekend.